said, well, I don't want you to think that he embraced Islam. She said, I think so. He said, no way, unless لا يسلم ابن الخطاب حتى يسلم حمار الخطاب. He said, Umar will never embrace Islam unless the donkey of his father embraced Islam. That's one of the things. One of the stories that I would like to tell you about Umar ibn al-Khattab, because there is so much we can tell you about Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu warḍah. When he became Amiralmؤمنين, after Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam became Sayyidina Abu Bakr, and after Abu Bakr is the only one who was called Khalifa Rasulullah. And after that they called Umar Amiralmؤمنين. They didn't want to say the follower of Amir, they said Amiralmؤمنين. When Umar ibn al-Khattab became a leader, and this is a message for all these leaders that we have in the Middle East these days, where they have so much money and fighting their own people and killing. They're holding into power. They don't know that days are numbered. No matter how long you live, you die anyways. What are you holding to? You are not greater than Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu warḍah. When Umar ibn al-Khattab was chosen by Abu Bakr and everybody else agreed on Umar ibn al-Khattab to be the next one after Abu Bakr, Umar ibn al-Khattab described his responsibility. He said, I was taking it as someone who's taking a dead animal and eat it against his will, because somebody else can do it. People who they took it as a responsibility, not as an honor, not as a time to collect as much money as he can for you and your great children, thinking you're having a dictatorship for the rest of your life after you die too. That's how was Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu warḍah. One of the greatest people that ever came to earth after prophets. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam have said, لو أن نبيا من بعد, if there's a prophet after me, would be Umar ibn al-Khattab. Umar ibn al-Khattab, when he was hungry and his stomach was rumbling inside, he said, patient, I'm not going to feed you until everybody else is fed from the Muslims. That's what Umar ibn al-Khattab is. For the one who's fit in the Middle East and everywhere else, estimated worth of $150 billion or more, thinking that he will carry it with him, he think wrong. You're dying. You're not going to take anything with you. Who's greater than Umar ibn al-Khattab? Umar ibn al-Khattab said, if there is someone who stands to cause that everyone is going to heaven but one, he said, I will think that will be me. That's Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu warḍah. And now you have people, I'm 47 years old, and I have not seen many people to change of taking powers in the Middle East since I was born. They take it to their kids and great children and so on. One innocent life, one innocent Muslim life or non-Muslim life taken by anyone is greater than anything else. For people who they are sitting there in their castle, sending their police forces and military forces to kill people. For what? You're not greater than Umar ibn al-Khattab. Umar ibn al-Khattab, when he was dying, he said, Ya layta ummu Umar lam talid Umar. He said, I wish if my mother never gave birth to me. Ali ibn Abi Talib, he went inside and said, Ya Amiralmؤmنين, I've heard the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, you, him, and you, and Abu Bakr and you came together, and you, and him, and Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and Abu Bakr living together. What more do you want? Like you never heard it before. This rascal sitting there somewhere in their own castles, asking for foreign power and foreign people to help him. For what? A man is 70-some years old or 80-some years old. What do you have left to worry about? One innocent life, you go to hellfire for it. Umar ibn al-Khattab, he was not just a figure. Umar ibn al-Khattab was an example. Was not a story to be told. Was an example for us. If someone come now and offer you responsibility to lead a country or something, I will not take it. You have it. I don't need it. Umar ibn al-Khattab was walking around, and then he heard kids crying on fire. And he went there, he said, Ya Ahl al-Fire, Ya Ashab al-Nar, those who they have the fire, can I come in closer to you? And the woman told him yes. She said, this is what you see is a butt with stones in it and water. She's trying to steer it around because she has kids and kids are hungry. One asking his mom, my ribs are breaking, and the other one telling him my stomach is aching, and the other one told her I'm close to this, I'm hungry. She's trying to put him to sleep, just giving him a hope there might be food. When Omar walked in, she told him the story, I have water and stones because we don't have food. He said, does Omar know about this? She said, no. Allah fi Omar. Complain. She sent a very quick complaint. No faxes, no taxes, nothing. Complain from earth to heaven to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah fi Omar. This complaint goes straight up. She did not send her complaint to the president, or to the White House, or to the United Nations, or France, or Germany, or the human relation, or human rights. She sent it straight to Rabb Omar. Allah fi Omar. He took off right away, and he had someone with him, Abdullah ibn Auf, straight to the other side of town in Medina. What did he do? He said, well, you know what? They will sleep in the morning. I'll send someone there to get the food for them. Or you know what? I had the story before. So what? Straight into the storage facility. Going inside the warehouse, still in the guard. Help me carry this. A big huge bag, 50 or 60 or 100 pounds of flowers. Wheat, flowers, and honey, and oil. And he told the guard, help me to carry it. He said, no, بل أحملها عنك. He said, help me to carry it. He said, بل أحملها عنك. He said, ثكلتك أمك. May your mama lose you. I will carry it. Would you carry my bad deeds on the day of judgment? That's my responsibility. How many leaders have you heard about even coming down? All of us, we came from somewhere, the majority of us. Have you ever seen your leader face to face? Have you seen your city council overseas somewhere? Do you know even the member of the Senate in the country where you live? Have you ever seen any official come to your house and ask you what can he do for you? Have you only see them in the newspaper or TV, makeup, nice suits, brand names on it. They didn't know they're going to leave it all. They're going to go naked. And the only thing will leave their body to do them a favor would be worms. Will leave their body to dissolve it. He carried right to the woman, and then he cooked the food for her kids until they ate. It was very, very dark night, very cold. And then he left. And he said to the woman, he said, take your complaint to Omar tomorrow. I will talk to him. Abdullah ibn Auf said, yeah, Amiralmؤمنين, we got to go. Let's go. It's cold. I'm cold. Umar ibn al-Khattab, he hid behind a big rock. And he said, Wallah, I will not leave this place until I see them laughing. When I came, they were crying, and I'm not leaving until I see them laughing. Now, the Muslim leaders, they will tell you, make their life miserable. They never send anyone to make someone's life easy. If you prosper in your business or you do anything, it's a punishment. First thing in the morning, the woman went there after Salat al-Fajr to see Omar. Because the man told her, the man she seen, she didn't recognize Omar. To see the complaint. When she went there, she seen two people, one on the right of Omar and one on the left. On the right was Ali ibn Abi Talib, and on the left was Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, and she heard both of them says, Ya Amiralmؤمنين. The woman shook. She was talking to this guy yesterday, and she was complaining about Omar. There's Omar. And earlier she told him, Wallahi innaka la haqq bil khilafa min Omar. You deserve to be our leader. You're better than Omar. Earlier. And when she went there, she was shaken. And I guarantee you, these days you say a word, they will take your life off about any of the rulers back home. Not the United States, of course. Non-Muslim country ruled by Muslim rules and manners. So she went there and she stood before Umar ibn al-Khattab, shaken. And Umar ibn al-Khattab, what did he say? Kill her, whip her, She insulted me last night. You don't know who I am. Now you are. No. He said, يا امرأة, woman, I want to buy your complaint from you. Would you sell me your complaint? أريد أن أشتري منك مظلمتك. I want to buy your complaint against me, against Omar. Can you sell it? He's smart, very intelligent. He's buying stocks with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in heaven. And these ones now, they buy stocks in hell, and they buy a lot of it. Every Muslim soul wasted in the name of freedom, somewhere in the Middle East or anywhere, or any single soul, without right, wasted are one deeper place in hell for the one who does it. He said, I want to buy your complaint from you. And the woman didn't know what to do. He offered her 600 dirham or $600 or 600 pounds. And he bought it from her to make her happy. And what he did, he wrote down it, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, من أميرالمؤمنين عمر بن الخطاب, from Umar ibn al-Khattab. I bought her complaint for 600, and my witness is Abdullah ibn Mas'ud and Ali ibn Abi Talib. And he told them, when I die, you need to put it with me in my coffin, between my body and the thing that you wrapped me with it. So when I come before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I said, I have a complaint and I paid for it. What do you hear now? They try to find people to kill, to make their life miserable. And they call themselves, we're doing the justice and democracy. In what name? Are you better than Umar ibn al-Khattab? Who are you? Who are you? And then there comes a day, because we're running out of time, there's a lot to say about Umar ibn al-Khattab. Hours. I can sit here and talk for hours. Not to brag about it. With all my humble little knowledge about Umar ibn al-Khattab that I know. Hours. And never enough. He was chosen one of the greatest 100 people. He was number 56. And a book was written, the great 100, and the greatest was Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Umar was one of them. Umar ibn al-Khattab has done a lot. A list of things he has done. When he died, he ruled for about 10 years after the Prophet ﷺ has passed. And he has done a lot of things. 22 countries almost was under his command. When he died, because we run out of time, I think we need another khutbah to finish it. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا